Alright, I have the Maximus 10 code motherboard installed. All this RGB bling with my RTX 2080, RGB lights, RGB fans, RGB RAM, RGB everything down to the cooler. It has RGB on the lights there too, as you can see. With the Republic of Gamers logos, all that. System is running nice and quiet. Everything seems pretty stable. I didn't do no overclocking yet. I didn't enable XMP or nothing yet. I will later on, where I can get everything nice and stable. I'm currently running the Intel 8086K, 6-core, 12-thread processor. It can go up to 5.0 gigahertz. 4.0 is the standard base. When I do overclock, I'll probably go at 4.7. I ain't gonna push it that hard. No need to. It runs good now as it is. The RAM can go up to 32 megahertz in RAM speed once I enable the XMP whenever I decide to do that. I want the 2080 Ti at some point. I did do some gaming on DLSS and art and the RTX cores or whatever they call it nowadays. Not that impressed. It looks okay. So this is the touring card compared to Pascal. It does alright for gaming. I get about 100, 120 frames per second on most of my games. Everything maxed out. Some games around 80 to 90 FPS on average. Gears of War 4, I get about 100, 95 to 100 frames per second. GTA, I get about 110. Forza Horizon 4, I get about 100, 110 on that. So, performance is pretty good. My monitor is 1440p, 3440 by 1440p, I believe is the resolution. So, it does good. I like the monitor. Everything G-Sync is good. But I'm glad AMD FreeSync now works with G-Sync. Or however those two technologies work, they work now together. So, thank you, NVIDIA, for doing that. So I gotta get another hard drive. I gotta get an M.2 SSD. Give myself a little bit more memory. But other than that, the system is nice and quiet. You don't hear nothing. It's real peaceful and calm. So this is my personal rig update. I'm just gonna go back some. See that? I got Star Wars characters up there. Big Star Wars fan. So we can zoom in and out, but everything is good. I like this Maximus code. It's not a bad motherboard. Definitely higher end than the Maximus Hero board I had. So I experienced both of them. Wire management's not that bad. Just the thing with the cooler here and these wires, I wish I could hide those a little bit better than I did. I probably could if I don't be lazy and go back in here and deal with it later. But everything is clean. Nice and quiet. I'm watching these two here. Good to see these two dudes back together working. But other than that, everything is good. PC gaming life, that's what it is. Love, peace, live life, enjoy. May God bless all.